Now, Sinetta's mad because I won't sign this wicked-ass contract. Okay? So, with that being said, family, let me read y'all this contract so I can tell y'all why the debate is really canceled. Now they trying to slander me and throw dirt on my name because they mad they can't use me and do what they thought they was gonna do. Now let me read y'all this. Let me read y'all this devilish ass contract word for word, okay? And then I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna post it at the end of this video so y'all can see it for yourself. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get to this. Let me get my other phone and do it. My other phone better. All right, give me 1 sec, family. All right. Now this nigga Sinetta wanna give me $1,500. All right. And we're gonna do the math on what he gonna make. And I'm gonna show you what he tried to give me. And he want me to sign over 100% of my rights to him for my intellectual property. All right. Now as y'all can see, this shit says from Sinetta, contract for Pharaoh and Seti. All right. For Pharaoh and Seti, mind you, I'm Rock Squad. They don't get no contract. We the only niggas that gotta sign some contract. Okay. Then the bitch don't send the contract to Seti. He send it to me, trying to get me to sign. Now, luckily, I'm not no dickhead who just be signing papers and shit. I read. So, that being said, he tried to pressure me and bully me into the contract. So, what happened was, when I came to him on my fair terms, he ignored. I got the text message and all that. If a nigga try to lie. Before all of this shit blew out the water, I was calling Sinetta and texting Sinetta. Sinetta didn't even know. It was times me and Seti was on the three-way. He didn't even know. He called Seti, talked to Seti. Seti had hang up with him. I called Sinetta back. He sent me the voicemail. So he was trying to sun me the whole motherfucking time. And then gonna text me this janky-ass contract. I told the bitch I don't want to sign the contract, revise it. Nigga gonna tell me, sign the contract or you're not getting on the stage. I'm Sinetta Studios. You're not running the show, I'm running the show. I told that bitch, revise the contract. I'm not signing that. Nigga gonna tell me, then don't get on the stage. You ain't gotta come. Alright? I'm Sinetta. The show gonna go on without you. Now the niggas see the show not going on without me. Everybody coming to our event that we having tomorrow at Nicholas, Brooklyn, which I'm gonna post a flyer at the end of this video too if you want to be in the building. And now this nigga trying to slander me because he mad because he's starving to death from his own goddamn greed. Now I'm reading this contract as y'all can see. I'm actually reading. I'm gonna post it at the end of the video. Now I'm gonna go to the juicy parts first. Alright, terms and conditions of attendance and participation. Debater requirements, family. This shit say, admittance. Your participation entitles you to admittance to the debate. Any and all other costs associated with your attendance not agreed on, including without limitation travel and accommodation expenses, shall be borne solely by you and Sinetta Studios, Black News 102, Frankie Gary, has no hold on, my screen went out. Has no liability for such costs. So you want me to pay for my own travel and pay for my own hotel? You have no liability for such costs. Now, also in this contract, which it said, because I'm going to the juicy part. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all read it yourself. Also, he wants to dock me $500 for every curse word I use. But then, mind you, the contract, family, don't say he's gonna pay me anything. So technically, if I would have signed this, I would have did the debate. And if he'd have said, fuck you, I'm not paying you, technically he doesn't have to because he never said he was going to pay me. He told me he was going to give me $1,500 out his mouth. So he wanted me to trust his word while meanwhile presenting me a janky-ass contract. No. And then you talking about you're going to dock me $500 for every curse word. So if I curse 3 times, I mean I just did the debate for free. Mind you, he's about to make damn near $50,000, $40,000 off the goddamn, he was going to make that much off the goddamn debate. And think he's going to give me $1,500. So now let me read the important part. Okay. Now when y'all read this, family, go to the part where it says intellectual property. Alright? Intellectual property. This what it say, family. All intellectual property rights in and to the event content, and all materials distributed at or in connection with the event are owned by Sinetta Studios, Sinetta Black News 102, Frank Gary, and event sponsors, and or speakers presenting in the event. So he owned the speakers in it, so he want to own me too. Now listen to this. Okay, you may not use or reproduce or allow anyone to use, hold on, my screen went out, or allow anyone to use or reproduce any event content or any materials distributed at or in connection with the event for any reason without the prior permission of Sinetta Studios, Black News 102, and Frankie Gary. For the avoidance or doubt, nothing in this agreement shall be deemed to vest in you any legal or beneficial rights in any trademarks or other intellectual property rights owned or under the license of Sinetta Studios, Black News 102, Frankie Gary, or any of its affiliates, nor does this agreement grant you any right or license to any other intellectual properties of Sinetta Studios, Black News 102, Frankie Gary, all of which shall at all times remain the exclusive property of Sinetta TV, Sinetta Studios, Black News 102, Frankie Gary. Now, also, when you read this, let me get to the part. Fuck that, y'all read it. When you read this, at the bottom it says, anybody who violates this contract shall be subject to the laws of New York State. So you heard it, family. This nigga want me to, the Illuminati write better contracts than that. That's worse than the Illuminati. I might as well go to fucking Hollywood and sell my fucking soul. Do you know what that means, family? That means all the 4 or 5 months of scholarship and research I did, everything that come out my mouth and everything that I would have showed in my PowerPoint would have became property of Sinetta. So I wouldn't even be able to give this presentation again, because he would have owned it. I wouldn't even be able to. What if I wanted to write a book on this information? He would have been getting 100% rights off my book. He tried to Lauryn Hill me. What's the name of Lauryn Hill album? That shit?
Miseducation.
The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill don't own no rights to her album. She can't even perform her own shit. That's what he just tried to do to me.